Next property is Innovation Park in Andover. And I'd like to introduce Curtis Cole, who's the Executive Vice President at Colliers, representing this property.
Thanks, Doug. Just want to make sure you can hear me. Am I coming through?
Yes.
Great.
Very well.
Great. Appreciate being here. Always good to be part of the Mass Econ program, as you guys assist our world a lot. So Innovation Park, 200,000, 210,000 foot, very high-end research building. It was the former ASI Pharmaceuticals headquarters. The building is kind of a gem because it's never been on the market for, available for, third-party tenants. ASI built the building, occupied it, and, essentially the building is like a 2008 vintage. And ASI had, at one point, this was the world research headquarters. And, over time, with Pat and Cliff and things like that, what happened was they brought back operations to Japan, kind of new programs. So they downsized the group, which you're probably familiar, that moved into Cambridge. So from there, we sold the building in March to IQHQ, which is maybe new to some of you on the call here. Are new to New England. They're actually a new entity that comes along with some very experienced senior executives that were with Biomed and ARE. They are very active in this market. This was their first acquisition, and in a very short period of time, they now control up to like 2 million square feet. Their most recent deal was Alewife Park, which has got the ability to develop about 600,000 feet, Fenway Center. And so they are quickly becoming a major player. And I just mentioned that because it's, as we talk to many life science companies, that's really important to them in terms of who the sponsorship is and their ability to perform. One of the kind of the drivers to IQ is a lot of their properties are in the urban area. They felt like having suburban product, that there were really good synergies in that in this market. While there's incredible demand, a lot of it in urban, but there are more companies that are looking for a suburban or a suburban satellite. So that was kind of their motivation behind buying the building. So the building itself, it was corporate built, which tends to mean that it's very overbuilt in terms of systems and quality. The labs, some of the highest quality labs that I've seen in Boston, happens to be the largest block of existing lab space in Greater Boston. Despite being a big building, over 200,000 feet, the design of it is essentially different pods that, you may be able to see how it lays out a little bit on the aerial there, but there's like 5 pods and it subdivides extremely well. So someone had some foresight when they designed this building. So it allows us to attract tenants of 15,000 feet to 40 to 70, or you could put the whole building together. We did our first tenant or tenants is a company called Aura Clinical. They leased the vivarium in the building, which is about 18,000 feet. And they also sublet space to UMass Lowell. So UMass Lowell, found it attractive location for this to be a resource to them. The building, in terms of the type of space, it's fully integrated. It's got biology, chemistry, all the support space needed. Additionally, we've had a number of by manufacturing requirements look at the building. The bones of the building work pretty well for biomanufacturing. Some of those uses have really high base space, which we can't accommodate, but we've been able to look at that, those type of uses. And IQ is repositioning the building with an upgrade, kind of substantial upgrades of the amenities, cafe area, fitness center, and in the exterior of the building, a number of kind of beautification aspects of it. So I would say that the takeaways are, it's a great lab building. It is the largest block of existing space. Timing for IQ to have availability is really good, and we're seeing good demand. Ownership, very experienced, and from a value standpoint, rents in the building will be, we'll have a 3 on it, kind of high 30s with on a triple net basis.
Great, thanks a lot, Curtis.